His breath was hot against my shoulder as he pressed me against the desk, the wood digging into my back, creaking under our weight. My fingers gripped the edge, nails biting into the surface while his hands held my hips, strong but trembling like he was fighting himself. The room was thick with his scent. Clean sweat, cedar cologne, and something warm, mixed with my nervous energy. He moved too fast, too rough, and I flinched. The pain was sharp, unexpected. "Easy," I whispered, voice shaky. But my hands pulled him closer, betraying my words. His eyes searched mine, torn between hunger and restraint. The pain blended with a deeper ache I couldn't name. I didn't stop him. I let it happen, my mind screaming to push him away. I never thought I'd do this. Not at 38, not with my boss's son, Liam. I'm Emma Larson, 38, a divorced paralegal in Willow Creek, where gossip outruns truth. I've spent 8 years holding my life together, raising my 15-year-old son, Noah, and staying focused at the law firm. 3 months ago, Liam, 24, started interning. Tall, confident, with a smile that's both charming and dangerous. He commands a room. I noticed him, but I swore I wasn't that woman, the one who risks everything for a reckless moment. Yet his attention sparked something thrilling and terrifying. It began with late nights at the office. My boss, Robert, Liam's father, left early, and Liam stayed asking for help with case files. I'd catch him watching me, my hands the way I tucked my hair behind my ear. I told myself it was nothing, just a young guy's ego. I have gray hairs and mortgage responsibilities. But his gaze stirred something. What would you do if your boss's son brushed your hand one night and you didn't pull away? That's how it started. A week before the desk, we were sorting papers alone. His hand touched mine deliberately, his eyes locking onto mine. I froze, heart pounding. "Liam, don't," I said, voice weak. He heard the hesitation. I should have walked out, but I didn't. That silence changed everything. The night on the desk wasn't planned. Robert was at a conference and Liam asked me to stay late for a deadline. I knew it was a trap, but I stayed. When he kissed me, urgent and firm, I didn't stop him. His hand slid under my blouse, the desk holding me up. It was messy, rushed, painful, but raw and real. When it was over, his forehead pressed to mine, and our breaths tangled. For a moment I felt alive, seen wanted, but guilt crept in, heavy and sharp, clawing at my chest. Loneliness had settled into me at 38. Divorce strips you down. Quiet apartment, tired face in the mirror, life a loop of work and bills. I had Noah, my son, with a laugh that lights up rooms, and a steady job. But there was a hole inside me. Liam filled it. He started in May, fresh from grad school, Robert's golden boy. He had his father's charm, but none of the restraint. A boldness that turned heads. I kept my distance. I'm a mother, a professional, but he got under my skin. He'd lean over my desk, arm brushing mine, saying, "You're really good at this, Emma." His voice warm. I'd flush, feeling something I hadn't in years. He noticed my scarf, my hair, his compliments deliberate, igniting a fire in me. One night alone with files, he asked, "You ever get tired of this?" I shrugged. "Just bills." He stepped closer. "You deserve more, Emma." My breath caught. I muttered. We should finish, hands shaking, but he heard my weakness. Every glance, every touch grew charged. He'd brush my hand, passing a pen, watched me when I laughed. I'd lie awake, telling myself I was imagining it, that I could lose my job. Noah's trust, but I felt alive, and Liam was the reason. We found reasons to be alone. He'd asked for help he didn't need, I'd stay in the file room. His chest brushed my shoulder, reaching for a folder. My skin tingled. "Sorry," he muttered, but didn't move. His cologne cedar-like lingered. "We should get back," I whispered, barely audible. He nodded, eyes holding mine. Over coffee in the break room. He opened up, his mom leaving, never feeling enough for his dad. I shared about Noah, my fears of failing him. He listened, eyes intense, and I felt seen, exposed in the best and worst way. The touches grew bolder, a lingering hand, a brush on my back, fixing a printer. "You okay?" he'd ask, voice low. I'd nod, face burning. Every moment was a step toward disaster. The almost moment came over contracts. He leaned over, breath on my neck. "Emma," he whispered, his hand brushing my cheek. I leaned into it, then pulled back. "We can't," I pleaded. He nodded, but the air was electric. It broke on a Wednesday. Robert was gone. Liam asked me to stay late. In the conference room. His arm brushed mine, deliberate. "I can't keep pretending," he said, voice rough. I couldn't speak. His lips crashed into mine, tasting of coffee and want. He lifted me onto the desk, paper scattering. His hands trembled under my blouse. When he entered me, the pain was sharp. "Easy," I gasped, but pulled him closer. It was desperate, messy. When it ended, we panted, his forehead against mine. "This can't happen again," I said, voice breaking. He nodded, eyes heavy. Days later, Robert was on a call. Liam and I in the office. His hand brushed mine under the table. I pulled away, heart racing, and fled to the bathroom, splashing water on my face. Terrified, Robert saw. I wanted to end it, but losing that spark tore at me. By week's end, I was a mess, jumping at emails, avoiding Liam's eyes. He tried talking in the copy room. "We can't keep ignoring this," he said. "We can't keep doing this," I whispered. "Someone will fight." And out. It happened again in the file room sorting documents. His hand grazed my hip, deliberate. "I can't stop thinking about you," he said, voice rough. His lips found mine, urgent. I let him push me against the shelves. Hands under my skirt. It was faster, more desperate. The pain was sharp but drowned by need. "This can't happen again," I said afterward, voice breaking. He nodded, eyes torn. The end came quietly. Liam said he was leaving the internship for grad school. "I can't be around you and not want this," he admitted, eyes raw. "I'm not good for you, Emma." I wanted to scream he'd already hurt me, but he was right. We'd burn everything down. "What about me?" I whispered. "You're stronger than you think?" he said and left. He was gone the next week. Robert mentioned it casually, unaware. I nodded, throat tight. At home, Noah asked, "You good, Mom?" I lied, "Just work." But I was haunted by Liam's touch, the guilt, the longing. I crossed the line I couldn't uncross. For one painful, reckless night, I felt alive. And that truth, haunting as it is, stays with me forever. The end came quietly. Liam said he was leaving the internship for grad school. "I can't be around you and not want this," he admitted, eyes raw. "I'm not good."